Yep, I've got my running kit on the first time for a while, and I personally think when we're going through these injury struggles, there comes a time when we've done our rehab, we've done our exercises, we've had a bit of rest and recovery, that we need to get outside and give these things a go. So I'm very happy to say today is the day and we are going running. Welcome back folks, I'm Lloyd Purvis and this is Run4Adventure. How good is it to be back outside with the cameras bringing you guys along on a bit of running content, and how amazing is this weather? Can you believe it's October? The weather we're having in the UK is incredible at the moment, but yeah, so good to be back out and hopefully filming some running content. Can you believe it was on the 21st of September when I last laced up a pair of running shoes and went out for a run? It was on that run that I was about 5 steps from my door and I was having a few leg issues anyway, and all of a sudden, bang, a super sharp stabbing pain in my right side on the outside of the calf, and I thought, brilliant, that's it, I have torn something, ruptured something, or pulled a muscle in my leg. The real strange bit was, come the following day, I had no tenderness, I wasn't limping, I wasn't hobbling about, I went back to work, I was up and down steps, and the calf pretty much felt back to normal, so I didn't really understand what was going on. So a few days later, I went to get some treatment, and having spoken to Paul, my sports physio, and Kate, my sports massage therapist, we kind of came up with the same way of thinking, and we think it's maybe connected to sort of my nervous system, and it's not a torn muscle at all. I've been doing all the exercises that Paul gave me to do religiously. I've had a couple of sessions of sports massage therapy, and we're going to pull our big boy socks up and we're going to give it a test out today, and we're going to be going for a short run. The support from you guys has been amazing as always, and I really wanted to bring the cameras along to this first test out and just kind of document it, and hopefully we'll have a positive outcome. Just to be on the safe side, we've literally crossed the street from our house into this little park, and I'm just going to be running loops of this little park so that I don't go too far away from home, just in case there is any issues. So without further ado, let's get loose, let's get things warmed up with a bit of stretching, and let's get running. That feels a bit looser. Let's get running. So I'm happy to say that we have made it through the first loop and no issues at all. The lower leg feels great. So I've worked out one loop is about 0.3 of a mile. So we're hoping to do around 3 miles today. I'm not going to push it. I'm not risking anything. So if I can get through 3 miles unscathed, I'll be a happy boy. As you can imagine, it feels great to be back running, as I'm sure a lot of you are aware out there being runners, that when you're injured and you can't do what you love, it is soul destroying. So good to be back. We are literally going to be bimbling along at about 8.5, 9 minute miling. So like I said, no risks being taken today at all. It's so cool to see so many kids out enjoying the sunshine at the park. Pretty good little park they've got here in Hale. Wicked concrete skate bowl there. You've got playgrounds, football goals, all kinds of stuff. I think if I was brought up here as a kid, you'd never have got me out of that concrete skate bowl, that's for sure. Well, that's good news. That's the first mile down, still running pain-free and tension-free. So definitely a positive experience so far. Try not to run into that tree. So yeah, like I was saying, after speaking to Paul and Kate, and I can't really believe I didn't think this myself, but you know, running, getting sharp pain, and then the next day having no discomfort, no limp, no issues, and relating it to a nervous system issue, which You know, I think it just highlights how powerful the mind can be and how it can sometimes play tricks on us. So after a few weeks rest, doing the exercises that Paul gave me, I thought, well, if it is nerves and I can't do any more damage, why not just get out there and let's go for a run and see how it reacts. I really think speaking to two professional people that really know what they're talking about, and when they said it's probably not muscle damage and it's a nervous system, I think it just took a lot of pressure off, you know, and just by taking that pressure off can make a big difference. Anyway, I better start concentrating a bit. The ground's a bit uneven. The last thing I want to do is go over on my ankle again, so let's get running a few more laps. We are killing it in Hale Park today. We've just smashed through the 2 mile barrier. Still no issues, no tension. Let me just touch wood. Yeah, I am very superstitious, you know, I touch wood, salute magpies and all that nonsense, but so far so good. Yeah. So on today's run we are rocking the new Brooks Cascadia 16. The shoe has had a massive update. Never been a massive fan of the Cascadia. Always found it a bit heavy, a bit clunky and not that exciting, but big change to this model. So we got a couple more miles to get in the shoe, a few more runs, and then obviously we'll be doing a full in-depth review on the channel of the shoe. So obviously being in a park, the sun's out, lots of kids out here, I picked up some company. How cool is that? Got some company on a loop. What's your name? Noah. Oh. Cheers, Noah. Do you run much, or is this a one-off opportunity? Are you going to be inspired to take up running from now on? And you're going to subscribe to the channel? Yeah. Awesome. How many laps are you going to do with me? I don't know. It's all right, you're safe, because I've only got a couple more laps to do because I'm coming back from an injury, so this is the first run. Okay, it's rapidly turning into a scene from Rocky. Yeah. I'm getting chased. Yeah. So we are rapidly approaching the last loop. We got Liga down here, come out to give me a bit of moral support and to do a bit of filming. But yeah, moving into the last loop. Here we go, no problems, no issues, no tension, no pain. Let's get this last loop done. Is awesome. That's 3.4 miles done. No issues when it comes to the niggles that I've been having, so that is a massive positive, huge step in the right direction. Fingers crossed, hopefully this is the start of the comeback trail and we can get back out on the trails, get some decent mileage in and start getting fit and strong again, because it's not long until we're going to be lining up on the start. Actually, I'm not even going to mention races anymore because I'm starting to get a bit of a reputation as someone who curses races. I'll explain what I mean. So a long time ago, we decided to do our first ever video when we sort of highlighted the races that we're going to be taking on that year. It was the first time I'd ever done such a thing. I'd really planned out the race calendar ahead of time. Literally a few weeks after that video went live, the world went into a global pandemic and lockdown, and pretty much all those races were cancelled. Then I thought it'd be a great idea to talk Steve into doing Manchester Marathon. The plan worked. I got him to agree to race it. We filmed a video about how we were going to train together and we were going to bring you guys along on the journey, and then I get injured. And then finally, probably the most unbelievable one is we entered Transvolcania after not running the race since 2015. Again, I thought it'd be a great opportunity to do a short series on the build up to the race and race day. We get a month or so before the race, and what happens? The volcano on the island erupts. Now, I tend to be a pretty positive person most of the time, and I'm always sort of a glass half full, but that's got to be pretty bad luck. And like I said, I've got mates now saying, oh Lloyd, don't enter the same races as me because they're bound to get cancelled because you're cursed. Hopefully this means that it won't be long until we can get back out on the stunning trails and coast path of Cornwall, and again bring you guys along for some real quality running content on the channel. I've really been missing it, and I know you guys have too. We are super busy at the channel. We've got lots of new exciting products coming in to test and review for you guys at home, so this is a great thing to be back running because now I can get out and get some mileage in it. We've got apparel from channel favourite Say Sky. I've got some apparel, so has Ligas, to test and review. We've got their first ever running waterproof jacket, which looks awesome. Pretty pricey, but it looks awesome. And their new lightweight running pack. We've also got a race vest from Innovate, which on first impressions looks amazing. Really well thought through, really well designed. So going to get some good mileage in that soon, hopefully, and then bring you guys a full review. So like I said, busy times at the channel. I know there's a few viewers out there that are suffering from injuries as well. Stay positive, guys. You will get back running, and I hope that recovery is going well. But thanks for watching, guys. It's always appreciated. We will see you back here very soon. But as always, stay safe and keep on running. It is so good to be back running.